Hello, welcome to Tutors of Life podcast, where we research life so you don't have to. Episode 460. This is your host, Shaun Tudor.
And this is Sam, and this is a talk episode where the tutors talk.
What's up?
It's another day.
We sold a house today that has
Finally
been sitting on the market for way too long.
Yes. And our other one that's been sitting on the market for way too long had a pipe burst.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it did.
Yep. And insurance apparently says it's only going to cost $4,500 to replace it.
Yep.
So.
That's a little fucked up.
Yeah, just more than a little, I would say.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's an interesting day. Today was the first day we've lost money on a flip.
Yeah, it was.
So we flipped a few houses now, and that was our first loss.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't too bad of a loss.
No.
But yeah, no, we lost money.
And it's crazy because, like, buying that house, I was like, this isn't going to be great, but it won't be bad. It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah, one of the difficult things is we almost need to anticipate that it's going to be an FHA loan. First time home buyer loan.
Yes. You know what's funny? I have a chat with, like, Brandon, Ryan, Cody,
mm-hmm.
and we talk about, like, flipping and real estate and shit. And none of us have said it that way, but, like, what we've said is, like, you almost, like, when you're buying a house, you almost have to prepare for, like, $10,000 in inspection bullshit
mm-hmm.
afterwards. Because it's so true, like, that we had that issue, like, is an FHA, so we had to redo half the shed. We had to paint the whole fence,
mm-hmm.
and it's like a whole fence, like a whole fucking, because there's peeling paint. We had to go around and paint all the windows that had peeling paint. We had to take some windows out and go get new panes put in. Like, there was so much shit we had to do to pass FHA.
Mm-hmm. And that's why
they made us clean out the attic. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was dumb.
We had to clean out the attic. They're like, yeah, we won't pass appraisal unless you clean out your attic.
An appraisal? So not the inspection appraisal.
Yeah, we just had another appraisal on another property that we have under contract to sell. They would not pass appraisal until we put a carbon monoxide in the basement. I'm like, what the fuck's that have to do with appraisal? They're like, you cannot get your appraisal until you send pictures of a carbon monoxide in the basement.
Yeah, when did appraisers become inspectors?
That's exactly what I said. I brought that up to title this morning. We were closing this house, and I brought it up to title this morning. The guy's like, what? I'm like, yeah, bro, this is the shit we're dealing with. And he's like, in what world does an appraiser have that right? And I'm like, thank you.
Right. We should almost look into the legalities of that.
Yeah, dude, I've fucking been not happy with appraisers.
Yeah. That'd be something to reach out to Amy Farrow about.
I'm very happy with the appraisers that appraise our stuff to buy. Mm-hmm. They're on it. They don't fuck around. They are, like, sweet. But, yeah, appraisers for, like...
When we're selling stuff,
just absurd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a carbon monoxide detector has nothing to do with how much the house is worth.
No. Yeah, no. It doesn't make any sense to me, dude. Well, okay, and also, how the fuck does personal belongings in a house have to do with the value of the house?
Right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're telling me that that's going to lower the value of the house?
Yeah, what do you mean?
It might raise it because of what could possibly be in there.
You don't know what's in there?
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit, dude. Anyways, I'm not here to pity party on fucking how useless a bunch of these people are, but they're pretty fucking useless, and it irritates me. Mm-hmm. Dude, honestly, what I think it is, I think it's people who got bullied when they were younger.
Oh, yeah.
And now they have an opportunity to bully others, so they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. I think these, and what needs to happen is these people need to get bullied more now.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way to fix it is more bullying.
Yep.
Yeah. Because they're little pussies.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think with, like, the rise of, like, social media and the internet and, like, keyboard warriors, people think, like people are getting so much more cocky, even though that like they have no way to protect themselves. Like, have you ever seen these like scrawny little boys like confront like some big jack dude, and you're like, this is gonna end badly, and then it does.
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I think it's with the rise of like the internet and social media.
That's true.
That these people think that they have all this power, even though they don't.
Well, dude, we've been dealing with it with inspectors too. Our inspectors, once again, are great. The inspectors these people get, dude, they're calling out shit that's not even real. Mm-hmm. They were saying, the inspector said that the house is going to be at the bottom of the hill in a year.
Yeah.
And that the foundation was separating, it was bad and all this. So I had a foundation guy come out to inspect it, and he's like, this house has been here for 120 years. What the fuck are they saying?
And he goes, the inspector didn't even go into the basement.
So, yeah.
Because he's like, I had to crawl through so many spider webs. And he's like, there's no way someone went down here. Right.
And it was supposed to be like 3 days before. Mm-hmm. And then he's down there and he's just like, this isn't even the foundation of the house. It was decorative over the
foundation,
over the footings.
Yeah.
For the addition, for the little like porch addition. So he's like, this is decorative, dude. Like, what the fuck? Incredible. It pisses me off, but we've dealt with it so much, dude. At this point, we dealt with it a ton.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's irritating.
Yeah.
But whatever. So
flipping shouldn't do it. You don't make money.
Huh. You know, I was talking to the boys about that.
We know a couple of people getting out of the business now.
We do. We were making good. We made good money flipping the last 3 years. This year, we didn't make much money flipping.
No, we did really well on customer work.
We did good on customer jobs. And so I was talking to guys last night, and I'm like, you know, it's nice that we're doing more customer stuff. Like,
it's so much easier. Like, they all like flipping better, just in the fact of like they get to go to one project for like months.
Yep.
Or a month, 2 months, you know, whatever. They just get to go to one project and like kind of see it go from beginning to end. Well, when we do customer work, it's a lot more like bouncing around, especially when some of them, like, we do inspections with them. So then you have to like wait. So then you have to move them to a different job for a day or two. Yep. So yeah, it's just a lot more bouncing around when we do customer work.
Customer work is, I will say this. Flipping makes the business operate a lot smoother with a lot less planning.
Yeah.
Customer work, it's like another position just trying to coordinate shit.
Yeah.
And every day it's like, what do we got going? Where are we moving people to? What are we doing? What got done yesterday? What needs to get done? So like customer,
like we need one whole office person for customer work.
Pretty much. It's pretty brutal.
For flipping, we don't.
Right. So, but then you think of the overhead of like that position, starts to make you wonder, you know, but then
if the customer work is worth it. Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily worth it, because it's still worth it. It's more like, is it as profitable, or like, what's the profitableness comparative, you know? So, because then you factor in a full another salary of someone and all their insurances, benefits, taxes, shit like that. And then you go, well, fuck, maybe, you know, because essentially that's going to have to be like anywhere from 60 to 80,000 that you're going to have to profit just to cover that person extra.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely like, it's, you know, I don't know. It's good to have, but I do see too, like, how companies as they grow and scale have to raise prices, you know. But baby's having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Me neither. Oh, she's wiping her face off.
Yep.
Amazing. What else you got going, Sam?
So yeah, we had that. We had our what else? We had something else this week. Didn't we? Tuesday night? No. We got a new location for Whiskeria.
Yeah.
We went and looked at a new place. One of the owners, super cool dude. Chris, was like, yeah, we'd love to have you here. We already have trivia, but we can put an extra staff on for you guys. Not a problem. We'll make it work. And I was like, damn, dude. And he's like, yeah, I think it would be a great space for you guys. And we're like, yeah, it would. It's a little small and tight, but I think we'll make it work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I like the layout more.
It's more intimate.
Yeah, just because a lot of the other places we go to, it's like 4 and 6 person tables.
Yeah.
So it was just like some people like form a group of friends and then like they only stick with that group. So they don't go and actually network around and like interact with some of the new people or anything like that. So this setup, it's 3 long tables. So I'm like, this is going to be a lot better for like networking, kind of mixing in some of the new and the old people together. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, this month we're doing the first Tuesday, so the 6th, I think.
Yep.
So we're doing the first Tuesday this month, and that's on Vision. Ryan and I are doing it, so that's why we had to do the first, because then we're gone in Florida.
Yeah.
But then we'll be back to the second Tuesday of every month after that. So, yeah, looking forward to the trip to Florida. Should be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And we're also switching the time.
Yeah, we're starting at 6 now instead of 6:30.
Yep. So networking starts at 6, speaker starts at 6:30.
Yep.
I think it'll be a little bit nicer just because I've seen quite a few people, like, as soon as the meeting's done, like, they zip out of there because it's, like, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and they're just like, I gotta go.
For sure.
I should go help with that one quick.
We'll just, yeah, so we're back. What are we thinking? What do we got going on? We had our contractor Christmas party.
Mm-hmm. So it was fun.
That was actually pretty fun. Mm-hmm. I liked it.
I think we're no longer going to have parties at the Rod and Gun in the wintertime. Because we just... Well, Brooke also brought up the point, we had a Christmas party last year, remember? And it snowed then, too.
I know, you and I talked about that, honey.
Well, I forgot about the Tudor transformation one last year.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, remember we had one at the office? And only Adam's family showed up?
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And because it snowed that day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because, everyone, left at, 4. Because we, cut the day early.
We should start doing a summer picnic.
Yeah, we're going to start doing summer stuff now.
Yeah.
We can't do anything in the winter.
You're right.
So, yeah, I think 4 out of the 5 parties we've had in the past 3 years have had snowstorms.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep. So we're done with those.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. It was good to get the folks out and, everyone kind of mingle and build some better bonds and get to chat with some folks you don't get to chat with much. You see them on job sites, you say hi and stuff, and you don't really get to chat.
So we always talk about how we need to have a subcontractor fantasy league. And so I was saying how, at the beginning of some of the football games, they have the starting players go through and they say their name and then what college they went to or something. And so it's we should have that for all the subcontractors. And so it'd be Aaron Lanigan, HVAC.
That is so stupid.
It just makes me laugh every time.
My God.
Tina Kolstad, painting.
That is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. That's funny. That's so stupid, but that's
so stupid, but it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're very, very happy with our team. Very happy with our team. So, yeah, it was good to do that. And got to give away a gun. It was cool.
Yeah, it was. It was fun.
Yeah.
You told them what to do?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So, yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. And we'll do it again next year, but maybe in July.
Mm-hmm. So in 6 months.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Or maybe we'll just do another Christmas party. whatever.
Try again?
Yeah, why not?
I think we might have more people come, though, in the summertime.
Probably.
Yeah. Because we had quite a few people said that, like, their kids had, like, Christmas concerts.
Oh, dude, that's a good point, because there was multiple people who couldn't come because of family shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even family shit. It was kid stuff.
Yeah.
In schools and stuff. Yeah, so that's a good point. We probably would get a better turnout with...
during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I like doing it on a Thursday night, because then nobody's going to get too rowdy, because you still have to go to work the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's the trick.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it was fun.
Yeah.
What else is new with us?
What else is new?
Signed up for a event in Vegas in September.
Yeah, we're going to PBD's Vault Conference in September. It should be fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing we were discussing today that I think we should just like bring up. So the operator standard. Andy's been talking about it for years. He's talked more about like the online thing, I'd say a lot in the past like 6 to 8 months. But like he's talked about like the MFCEO project coming out again for years. And like he's really like hyped it up. But he's been like doing so much like preparation for it, leading up to it, and like would not release it until like he knew like they had enough of the stuff ready to roll out. And then he only rolled it out to like people that are on the like that listen to his podcast and stuff like that, and like not open to the public that don't really know him yet. So like we kind of get to beta test it. What'd you say?
I don't know.
Okay. She's at the bottom of the steps crying.
I have to do this later.
We'll just go through this real quick. So then, whatever, like he's like done so much prep work before even releasing it. And, we were part of another coaching group a couple of years back, and it was just so not ready.
Yeah.
Like the content was good, but none of it seemed like very cohesive. It's not like you got like a book with it or documents with it. Like it was just weekly calls, and it was kind of just like whatever was on his mind is like what you got. And so like for that one, we were like ended it after like a year. I think Shaun might have been in it for a year and a half, because we're just getting the same content over and over again, and I'm not really learning anything, and we're not getting any tools or anything that like we can like physically have to review. And so we quit that one, and I told Shaun, I was like, yeah, I keep getting emails for this. And I was just like, I think he's having a hard time getting members. It seems like a really good program now, because like he's said, like, if you join, you get like this book that you get to fill out. He like has all this other stuff now, but we're just like, it left such a sour taste in our mouth that we're just like, we're not willing to try it again. And so like, if you're going to release like products like that, you got to make sure that like you have a good set of content ready to go before you even release it.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I mean, we know of like this other program that's changing everything, and they're just like, we're going to change it and this is what we're going to offer, but they don't have any of the product ready.
Well, that we know of.
You know,
and so I mean, I think about it this way. Like, if you need to have a good first impression, and it's with a lot of things. So if you're just going into things haphazardly, how many people are you going to run off or scare off? If you show up with a bang, people are going to be like, damn, this is sick. This makes sense.
Yeah.
I need this in my life. And there's a very big like hook, because you really need to get people like right away. when they're motivated.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, one of the things, like I did Patrick Bet David's business planning workshop last week, and they were talking about, like, hey, our products are discounted for the next 3 days. You got to sign up, and then you have reps who, like, reach out and do follow-up calls with you, and then, like, follow up to sign you up with the, like, the next thing, right? And it's like, yeah, you're motivated. You saw how good it is. The content was so good. And then they follow up with, like, hey, come get more content. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Like, if this is this good, the other content's got to be great too. I'll sign up, right? Now, what happens when you roll something out and it doesn't go off with a bang? It's not, like, really good content, really good put together. It's kind of like, oh, this is all right, but there wasn't, like, a package to, like, really roll it out and grab your attention, and maybe, like, a webinar to really, like, pull you in and get you signed up, right? Well, then what happens is you lose interest fast, and then it just goes by the wayside. Or, like, you're like, well, that call I just did, or that month trial, wasn't worth it. I didn't get good tools to use. There wasn't, like, a big library of shit I could, like, learn from. You know, there wasn't a lot of good networking. There wasn't a ton of people in it. You know, whatever. Yeah. Like, you get to see these things and you're like, oh, this ain't worth it, you know?
Yeah, because the one group that we were in, too, like, he's done a couple free webinars now. And now he's doing, like, a 30-day brand book, which is actually really cool. And he's doing all that for free. And then he's like, by the way, we go more in depth with this for my coaching group. Right. And it's just like, I'm, like, tempted because I'm like, this is pretty cool. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't think it's going to be good.
It's just tough. It's just tough to, you know, when you've already had, like, not the best experience with something. It wasn't a bad experience. It was good. But it just, like, wasn't what it, you know, was thought to be or whatever. Yeah. So it's just tough to, like, commit to doing something like that again. Yeah. But I think there's things like that. Like, I think everybody wants to be a coach. Yeah. We're in such, like, and I mean, we podcast, so kind of, but we don't, like, do any, like, paid coaching or anything like that. We just come on here and talk. 'Cause talking's fun. But everyone wants to be a coach. But what are you offering with your coaching? Right. What are you offering with your program? What are you offering with your app? Like, you got to have good, great offerings. Because one, you got to separate yourself from everyone else. Yeah. And you got to get people that keep showing up. And so you got to bring, you know, you got to bring the fire. You got to bring a lot of good shit to people. Yeah. Otherwise, what's the point?
And one thing we've said, too, is, like, we just don't have enough experience. Like, sure, we've done a lot of things, and, like, we've been in business for 8 years. That's, like, nothing.
What I fucking love is this, dude. We're here. We see this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like we should be coaching. I feel like we need a lot more experience to coach. We could, you know, speak on it or whatever. Yeah. Like, you know, I do presentations on it every year. But I look at motherfuckers. Dude, this is so funny. There's a couple people I've looked at that they grew an influence, you know, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, they grew an influence. And I was looking at, like, how many transactions they've done, like how many flips, how many doors they have and shit like that. And I'm like, oh, you've done half. You've done half the amount that we've done, but you're, like, going around headline speaking in, like, arenas. I'm like, what? Like, your average fucking Joe and Jane in a goddamn small town are, like, have double the experience you have. You just have a following. It's so crazy because I'm reading a book on influence right now. And it's so crazy that, like, you can have a skill set. So, like, it's like, you know the risk and likelihood. Remember that, or the likelihood and severity. You know, so you got your likelihood and your severity, and then it's on that axis, and that gives you your risk. Well, it's the same concept. So you got your skill and you got your influence. So you can have, it's 0 to 10 and 0 to 10. So you could have on your chart 10. Let's say you've got 9 skill. You got 9 skill, but you've got 1 influence. You're a 9. But if your skill is like 6 and your influence is 6, well, you've got 36 compared to 9.
No, okay, yeah.
So if you were 10 and 10, you'd be at 100, which is like a unicorn doesn't exist. Well, I'm sure it does exist. It's like Elon Musk. But if you look at that, you're like, well, you could kind of look at it with like me compared to some of our main subs.
Yeah.
Some of our main subs, their skills like 8, let's just say it's 8. But their influence is only like 2.
Right.
Where like my skill is like 5, but my influence is like 5.
Yeah.
So like I've got a lot, I've got more of the pie.
Yeah.
Than, so I've got like 25 and then they got like 16,
Yeah.
So it's interesting, like, so let's say we're at 25, that influencer we watch, their skill might be 4 instead of a 5, but they're at an 8 or a 9,
Influence, yeah.
Influence. So they're at like 32 to 36, where we're at like 25.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting book and an interesting concept, but it's crazy that like I don't feel like we should be coaching. I feel like we're young. We should be grinding and growing. And I always loved what Andy said. Like, if the majority of your money comes from coaching and not your business, I don't want to learn from you.
Yeah, 100%.
And I've always taken that motto to heart. Like, if majority of my money ain't coming from my business,
not coaching.
Not you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, yeah. And I remember watching Meet Kevin.
Oh my.
And he broke down his income. Dude made like $10K a month on his like rentals and real estate business, and then like $140K a month on his YouTube. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember like Shaun was like buying stocks that like Meet Kevin was like saying to buy.
Oh, just lost money every time.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know. I just don't think this is a good idea. This guy I hated his videos anyways. I could not stand him. And we just lost. Well, not me. Shaun just lost money.
What's yours is mine, honey?
Different Robinhood accounts.
Whatever.
I mean, that is true, yes.
But yeah, so it's interesting, like when you look at people like that.
Yeah.
Whether you're looking at like influence or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Should we go save my Madre?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Do you want to keep chatting?
I don't know. Do you got anything else?
Not really. What was the thing I told you about Andy's email today?
Money.
Money,
Money isn't bad.
Yeah. Money just amplifies qualities you already have.
Yep.
Which we've talked about that on here before. And then Andy explained it beautiful on his Andygram today. Once again, highly recommend, if you don't get Andygrams, go on to andyfrisella.com and sign up for his Andygrams.
That dude's genius.
Yeah, he is.
Everything he does.
He'll probably talk about it on his podcast because he always does.
Probably. She's dying.
Yeah, we're going to go save her.
All right, gang. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you on the next one.
See ya.